still want to talk about it. I have so many questions about Buddy Fairchild. We don't have time to answer today. It's beautiful, what can I say? Is that how currency conversion works? I was raised in the American education system. I don't know how this works. My PC is going through a time right now, and it's because I forgot to update my reverse 1999 client. So initially I wanted to sit and yap about character kits. We're not gonna do that. This is also gonna be kind of like in the reverse order of how I would like to do it. So I've decided to combine for reverse 1989 and probably other games as well, but we're starting out with reverse because this tends to be where I jump things off of. But I've decided to combine the web event content and the window shop content. Because of all the reverse content I post, this tends to do the worst. So I'm like, let's just bunch it all together because I still want to talk about it. I did also just choke my water, but originally I was going to do this after the patch video, and this might still go up after the patch video. Not really sure about editing. But my game is still updating. So we're doing a reaction recap. We're doing it in opposite order because the web event, there's two web events. One of them is like horizontal orientation. The other one is vertical orientation. So I don't want to do like horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So we're going to start with the window shop. Then we're going to do the horizontal web event, which is the introductory web event for Paradise Regained. And then we're going to do the vertical web event, which is the 2-year anniversary account review thing. Because for some reason that one's vertical still. I don't know. I was very excited because I was like, oh, the web events are going to be horizontal now. That makes my life easier. No, they're not. Okay, well, time for a window shop. Now, here's the sad thing about window shops. As you can see up here, temporary suspension of order services for the US. So it is truly a window shop because I can't buy any of this. There's a couple of things I'm curious about. So like I wanted to look anyways. No idea when we're getting order services back to the US, but I pray for that day. Especially with some of the stuff they dropped for Paradise Regained. Like, hello? Before we actually get started though, well, this particular video is not sponsored. I am a partnered creator with Blue Epic and Reverse 1999, so I will be receiving compensation for this video. Unfortunately, I can't use that compensation to buy merch because I can't buy merch. I've talked about this before. That's not a slight to Blue Epic. I know why they did it. I understand why they did it. And honestly, I don't blame them for why they did it, but I just still want to buy the record. I still want the vinyl. All right, let's take a look at our Paradise Regained merch. Again, it's gonna be pretty quick. Once again, the tarot card garment merch has sold out already. So is the postcard pack. Every time, the tarot card merch sells out so fast. And like, I don't blame y'all. It's good. It's always the acrylic standee too, which I always think is really, like, I think the acrylic standee, the tarot card acrylic standees, I think are the best merch. Some of the best merch Reverse has every patch, quite frankly, just because they're beautiful. Like, they really are. And like, a lot of the times, like they're like subtle enough. It's like subtle merch. So like, you could put this on a shelf in your house and people would not really, it would take a double take for somebody to like figure out what's going on here, you know? It's not like the Buddy Fairchild Ice Cube mold. I have so many questions about Buddy Fairchild. We don't have time to answer today. So we have our character badges, first of all. Yeah. Obviously, there is whole boxes. What does whole box mean? Oh, there's different sizes. So there's 2, technically? Because there's regular styles and special style. 6 regular styles without repetition. Each box comes with a special. What is that? Because it's whole box. How are they selling these? I can't figure out how they're selling these. So does whole box mean, because it's 6 regular styles without repetition, and then each box comes with a special style. So you spend 32 pounds. Should we get out I never get out a currency converter. I'm gonna do it this time. My pro computer is being so slow though. Nothing I type is showing up in the search bar. Currency converter, there we go. Because I'm here, I have been, it defaults to euros, pounds. What are pounds at? Pound sterling? Is that what it is? Okay, sure, yeah. Sure, what the hell? Oh, my entire computer froze. Okay, we're back. Like, oh no, everything froze. Okay, so I have it in the other corner. So what's 32 pounds? 42.89 United States dollars. Here I was this whole time thinking that the pound was like a little bit higher than the United States dollar. Nope, it's opposite. It is opposite. Okay. So I'm guessing you get a whole box of all the characters and then you get a super secret special random one, but also you can pick. So like, it's one special. So if I got the Sonetto box, for example, you'd get all of these and then Hexagon Sonetto. I guess, I think it would be more fun if it was at random, but also I get why they didn't do it at random. That would piss some people off. But for the regular ones, there's Moldir, Nautica, Veritan, Miss Grace, if that is your real name, Sonetto and Ulrich. And then the special badges are exactly the same. So you pick one of those. Okay. That's an interesting way to do it. I'm curious what the box looks like. I know that's like such a nothing burger, but what does the box look like? 42 bucks though for 6 badges. Technically 7. It's technically 7. How much of that? Hold on, I'm opening up the calculator on my phone. It's 42 divided by 7. 6. So it's like $6 a badge. Yeah, that's not that bad, but I don't know why you would need that many badges, you know? Anyways, this is sold out, so non-US friends, you can't buy this, but I do like to take a look specifically at the acrylic standees, 1, because they're pretty, and 2, because it lets me see the whole art so I can discuss the tarot card inspiration. I did think his was the world. I did think after the first reaction recap, I was pretty sure that Oryx was the world tarot card, just because I kind of saw the edge of the word in the art. But this one's really pretty. Yeah, I would have bought this. I would have bought this one too, yeah. What, 21 pounds? That's gonna be in US dollars. Awesome, nothing's working. And it's gonna be 28 United States dollars. What? That's a big jump. Go from 30. Why does the jump between 21 pound to United States dollars? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's $28.14 for this. Yeah, I'd pay that. That seems about right. Yeah. Really pretty though, and the world makes sense just with the art they did here. The world makes sense for him. I feel like in general, if I had to give a tarot card to a character like Ulrich, I probably wouldn't have done the world, but considering all things considered, I think this makes sense. I think it makes sense with how they did the art. I don't know what I would have given, like what I think the perfect one would have been for Ulrich. I'm not really sure. But we have an acrylic shikishi board. I didn't know they made these. I thought these were made of paper. Double shiny acrylic. Okay. Okay, so it's some of the version art. Oh, that's Ulrich. I was like, who's that with the blonde bob? I was like, you're not in this batch. But no, it's Ulrich. I'm like, who's rocking the bob? I cannot tell you who that is, like in the far there. Like this art is probably released somewhere though, so like I should probably just look up the art. But yeah, it's an acrylic. It's basically like an acrylic standee, quite frankly, for $16.08 in US dollars. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just an acrylic standee, yeah. All right, we have the standee for Lucy's garment, which beautiful. It's beautiful. What can I say? We got the water-themed base, acrylic base as well. It looks nice. It's, what can I say? 35 pounds. I'm assuming they probably had to make this one a bit more, just because it's bigger. It is 46 United States dollar. It's you know, Lucy's beautiful, yeah, but I don't know if like almost $50 for a. That's what I'm saying. Like the jump between. The jump between like 21 and 28 for a couple of items ago wasn't that bad, but the jump from like 35 to $46, like that, is that how currency conversion works? Like if I pay more money, does it like the currency gap go up? I don't know how currency conversion works. I was raised in the American education system. I don't know how this works. I'm just like, what? 46. I don't know if I'd pay 50 bucks for this. All right. I'll say that. I don't know if I'd pay 50 bucks for this, but I think I'd rather just, the 50 bucks I would spend on this, I'd rather throw into the game and just get a copy of Lucy during her rerun, quite frankly, in the garment. Technically the garment and Lucy, if you go hard pity, lose the 50-50, technically it would cost more, but if I'm gonna take that 50 bucks, I'd rather throw it into the banner funds, you know? But I don't, like, I love my acrylic standees, but I don't know if I love them for $50, you know? We have the Fast and Frenzied Sled Dog Spring Base standee next. Like, this is cute. This is cute. I'd buy this. Look at that. Nautica's so happy and the dog is so goofy. They're all so cute. Springboard standee. So I'm assuming, I can't really tell because they put it on like these like fake ice blocks, which is probably just styrofoam or like chalk or something, but I can't really tell if it's like, if there is a base standee. I can't tell if they're like on a base or something, like a little sled, or they just kind of like wobble. They might just wobble, which these would be so cute. These little like knickknacks just wobbling. So this one's 13 pounds, which is going to be 17 in USD. And you get 3 of them and they're so cute and goofy. I'd pay 17 bucks for this. I would. That I would. Yeah, this is worth it. I wish, again, Blue Epoch, I need more pictures on these things because I'm so curious how these actually work. Like a little TikTok or something would have done wonders. I want more content. Those are really cute though. We also have the new shaker, like acrylic shaker charm type thing, but it's a standee. The shake case, new version. It's new version, which is quite cute. Oh, look at everyone. God, this is so funny. They literally have like the character dimensions, which they're so tiny. Canned food. What's canned food? Oh, there's a little can of food. That's what the canned food is. Okay. So this one comes with Mercuria, TTT. I think that's Brimley in there. I want to say that's Brimley. I can't really tell though, because like they're really in there. August, Nautica, Sonetto, Pickles, Jay for some reason, but like Mercurius here, so that makes sense. Jay, Spathodia, and Vila. Like this is a very odd assortment, I feel like, but they're cute. They're so cute and scrunkly. Yeah, no, I want to say that's Brimley, but they're like really in there. Is it Brimley? I'm not sure. I don't think it's Brimley. I think it's the bottle one that was like newer. That's I think it's a 3-star, so I can't remember their name off the top of my head. How much is this one? It's 14 pounds, which is $18.76 or $18.76 in United States dollars. Yeah, that's cute. My one thing is shakeable standee. I'm like, this is how, like, they have it as a keychain. I guess Veritin's on there as a keychain. Again, I would love more pictures. No, because this is like one piece. It is the one piece. Also, how do the little guys stay in there? I'm curious. Because also it's like a suitcase. Like it looks too like flat. It looks like those purses that are like, you know, the purses that are made to look 2D, but they're actually like a real purse, like a 3D purse. That's what this feels like. I would think I'd be afraid to buy this though, because the little guys, the little scrunklies are so tiny. I'd be afraid I'd lose one or like vacuum it up or something and never see it again. You know, like I think I'd be afraid of that. Like this is not kid or pet friendly. Next is the Rock and Rescue helicopter mission themed acrylic pendant. So this is like a keychain. Such a goofy keychain. Yeah, it has a keychain part. So up top, we got the helicopter. Then we got Moldir, Ulrich. I can't figure out who that is. Is that Buddy? That's Buddy Fairchild at the bottom. Okay. I was like, who is that? Oh, so there's a little lip ladder. I was like, is that Buddy? That's Buddy. Okay, interesting. This is 7 pounds. So in US dollars, it's $9.38. I'd pay $9 for this. This is goofy. I don't think I'd use it as a keychain. Again, it feels very delicate. I probably would like hang it up somewhere. Like this would look really cool. I have like a clipboard type thing, like a metal clipboard thing that you hang on the wall. I would probably just clip this to the side, quite frankly. I think it would look nice there. It's worth $9, I mean. Okay, we have the actual like cardboard shikishi boards now. This is what I would usually, when you say shikishi board, this is what I'm expecting, all right? So it's for the black and white garments. So we have the one for Lucy, then we have the Recoleta version and the Caparina version. There is not one for the twin, which I don't think anyone's missing that one. I don't know though. It could be cool. Because that's the thing about the twins. I think they're, even though they're like a 3-star character, I think they're a really cool character regardless, because it's like based on the twins from The Shining. Like it's kind of cool. It's just a cool concept. This is also 7 pounds, so it's gonna be $9.38 US dollars for one of these. It would be the equivalent. I don't usually buy these sort of things though, so this would be a no for me, but the price is good. I also think I'm not loving the white background for whatever reason. I feel like it just looks very plain, but it matches. Like that's just that's the vibe for the thing. I don't know. Anyways, back to the actual acrylic standees. We have the Shadows in the Lake. This is why there's the water themed base for the Lucy one. It's the same for these ones. So we have one for Nautica, we have one for Moldir, and we have one for Ulrich. Moldir's is so pretty though. I like didn't really get a good look at her full splash art, but God, it's really nice. There's definitely some tragedy in there, but it's really nice. So these ones are 23 pounds, which are going to equal to 30 United States dollars. So is one of these worth $30? Honestly, I might spring for it. I might say yes, especially because they have the fancy like water themed base. I think I would say yeah. I like the thing is, I'm not yet obsessed with any of the characters in this patch. I have a very strong feeling that I'm gonna end up being obsessed with Nautica. So I might, but I also really like Moldir. So like, I wouldn't buy 2, but I might buy 1. I don't think my brain could warrant getting 2 or like justify getting 2, but I could justify getting 1. It would either be Nautica or Moldir, quite frankly. I'm sorry, Ulrich. Love you, but pretty girls. You're still my favorite feral fluid, Ulrich. Okay, what's next? We have the garment themed character charms. These are just little keychains, quite frankly. So there's the one for Lucy. I would love a better look because it looks like there is something hanging off of them. Yeah, there kind of is. And it is like a little item that's relevant to that garment or their thing. Yeah, it's relevant to the garment. So for Lucy's here, we have a key, which makes enough sense. Then there's Recoletta's here, which these ones are really pretty. I really like the marble base that you can see on the behind section. I actually really like that. But she has this little tube. It's like the same tube here she's holding, right? It's like the same thing she's holding. And then this one is Caparina's. There she is. And what's hanging off of hers looks like is a little trinket or something. I think she's probably also holding it, right? It's probably what she's holding right here. But we can't see Lucy if she's holding a key. Maybe she is. Maybe what that like staff she's holding looks like a key. I don't really know, but these ones are 12 pounds, which is going to equal to $16.08 in the United States. Do we think one of these is worth 16 bucks? I don't know. Again, I think if I was like super obsessed with one of these characters, absolutely yes, because these are really pretty. But the thing is, none of these like, yes, Kipperina is my, I always say Kipperina is my daughter, but she's not my daughter. Kipperina is Windsong's daughter. Kipperina is my daughter by proxy. Like she's, you know, like if I was obsessed, like if there was like a Willow one or something, like if there was a character I'm obsessed with, yeah, I'd probably go for it. But like, I'm not obsessed. That's the thing. I'm not obsessed with any of these characters. If there was like an Argus one or something, you know, like there's different, like there's a couple characters I am like obsessed with, and none of these are the ones. I liked all these characters, but I'm not obsessed with them. So there's that. Next, we have our other sold out item, the Sound of Paradise, Jessica Quick Stand Acrylic Sandy. This is for her tarot card garment, which I got her, I don't even know if I guessed what hers was, but her tarot card garment is based off of the Lovers card, which I don't necessarily know how I feel about that, because this wasn't giving lovers, you know, like usually the Lovers tarot card, because if you're new here, I don't know how you came across this reverse 1999 video as your first reverse 1999 video here, but if you're new here, the tarot card garments in reverse 1999 are all actually based on real life tarot cards. Like these are all, there's like, you can look up like the Lovers tarot card and something will come up, same thing with the World. So like this is a very romantic feeling card, but I don't know if I don't know if it fits, you know, like you know, but I also don't know if reverse 1999 has something they could slot in to the Lovers tarot card to like make sense, because you would need like a canon couple there, not like a ship, like canon, these two are together on your tarot card. So like I don't know, like do I have things I'd put there? Yeah, it's not canon, but sure. But I don't know if we have anything that's like super canon. I'm like trying to like rack my brain for anything. So Jessica being there, like it's very pretty. I just don't think the Lovers was the best. And here's the thing, I had a tarot card phase, so I have a lot of latent information on this stuff just sitting in my brain. So I'm like, I can go pull out the one of two sets of tarot cards. Okay, we can go pull them out. But I don't know, because I think they're trying to do one for all of the major arcana, which makes sense. But and yeah, it's not lost on me that it's major arcana. It's not lost on me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there was any right way for them to do the Lovers like canonically, because I don't think I can't off the top of my head think of like a canon couple, you know? I'm probably missing something, because all my brain goes to is like the non-canon ones, but still, I just have a little bit too much knowledge in the back of my brain about tarot cards, and it's gonna come out. So I still think it's a very pretty design. I just don't think the Lovers was the best one to go with, but I will say again, I don't think there was any best way for them to do the Lovers, quite frankly. So to just take a card and make something very pretty and like romantic feeling is probably the best way they could have done that. So I think Jessica just got thrown out to that one. It's very pretty though. It's a very pretty one. And honestly, truly, I probably would have gotten the acrylic standee if we could buy things in the US. That one is going to be 21 pounds. So that is equal to, just like the other one, it's equal to $28 and 14 cents. Same price as the Olurk one. And quite frankly, I think these are so worth it. They're beautiful. I tend to, and I mention this anytime we have like this waterfall effect merch, I tend to avoid things with this like waterfall glitter sand in it, because I had an incident in college where I had a quicksand phone case with a photo card underneath. Short version, it cracked because from the Texas heat and started leaking all over the photo card, and I had to go home for early that day because I was freaking out. Photo card survived, phone case did not. Like, I don't even think it cracked. I think what happened was that Texas gets so hot that it started to, like, the adhesive started to melt and everything just started going downhill from there. So yeah, if you're gonna get these, maybe make sure you live somewhere with AC. Don't put them in the sun, you know? If you're gonna put them in the sun, and first of all, they might break. Second of all, put a plate under them or something. Don't put these around things like books or things that it would be bad if they got destroyed, because, whew, especially if you live somewhere hot, because like we can't buy things in the US, but everywhere else you can. And I know there's some other hot places out there. So if you live somewhere very, like it's very warm, be careful. But I'd still buy these in a heartbeat. My apartment has AC. I'd buy these in a heartbeat. But we do then have the garment packs. So we're going to take a look at both of these. They put the picture of the Ulrich one on the Jessica one, but this is the Sound of Paradise Jessica garment pack. These ones are £9, which in US dollars is going to be $12.06. So $12, you get a little cardboard standee, like a thick cardboard standee, and this really pretty badge, actually. I will say the badge for Jessica looks beautiful. But yeah, it's like a cardboard piece that you can put up, and they never run out of these. It's pretty. If you missed the acrylic standee, then I would get one of these, especially if you're like needing to hit the order minimum, the $69, which we'll take a look at. I personally don't know if I'd buy the cardboard ones, but they're so pretty. This is the Ulrich one, by the way. It's the same price. It's nice. It's just such a nice design. I can't wait to get in game. And I see the thing is though, these are 12 United States dollars, the cardboard ones, and for less than that, for about $10, you can go in game and buy the garment. So there also is that. A lot of this is like, if you want to buy merch, go for it. But like, especially these like garment packs, these cost more than the garment in game. So like upon further inspection, I think I'd rather just buy the garment in game, because I do plan on doing that a little bit later tonight, actually. So like when I go to do the patch video, it's going to be another long boy video, because we're going to sit there, we're going to go through all the new characters kit reviews, and then I'm going to start buying garments. All right. So yeah. Yeah. Then we have this is another item I kept seeing, the Chilling with the Beasties Team Buddy Fairchild ice cube molds. And as you can see here, you can use it for either ice cubes, or what they did here is they made little white chocolate candies, which yes, this is a very common thing. Ice cube molds can be used to make ice cubes or chocolate. Like a lot of people will buy like fun ice cube molds to make chocolate and things like that. Quite frankly, honestly, this is 13 pounds. So in United States dollars, this is $17.42. I would consider buying this just because I'm not really good at cooking, but I like making little treats and things a lot. And I also have weird dietary restrictions, one of which being I'm not really supposed to have a ton of gluten. And you know what doesn't have gluten in it? Thick ass block of chocolate, that's what. But this is just so cute. And I actually, kind of related but not, I actually recently bought the Genshin Impact cookbook because I want to try to do, I'm stuck at cooking, so I want to try to do a little cooking series on the channel. I think it could be fun, whether it's hand cam or like full like person face cam type beat. Not really sure which one we're gonna do yet, because I haven't touched it yet. But this would be a perfect addition to that, you know, like this would be the perfect sort of thing, because this is something I can't fail at. It's pouring chocolate in a mold. I can't mess this one up. So I think I actually probably would purchase this if for one video and nothing else, quite frankly. It's really cute, quite frankly. It's cute. It's really cute, okay? I would buy this for one singular video and probably never use it again. It would sit on display in my kitchen, but by God, it would be cute. I might use it as an ice cube mold from time to time. I could see that happening, especially for fun drinks. I could see that happening. Yeah, I might use it for ice cubes going forward. Quite literally, I would probably fill it up with water after making chocolates with it once. I'd clean it out, obviously, fill it up with water, put it in my freezer, and never touch it for like 6 months, because I'm waiting for the perfect time for the Buddy Fairchild ice cubes. But it would be there. I think, how much is this? $17. I've spent more money on a video before. I spent more money on Elden Ring content, because I made like 2 Elden Ring videos, and that was like a $60 game. So that's $17 is nothing. And technically it'd be 2 videos, because if I could buy stuff from the shop, there'd also be a haul video. So technically it would be 2. I think 17 bucks, 2 videos to get out of it at least. Yeah, I'd do it. All right, moving on, we have the Portrait of the Portrait of the Self, Psycube Charm, replaceable Psycube block. Now, what is this? What do they mean? Oh, so you can pull out yeah, I'd probably buy one of these. These are quite cool. They have the Schneider one as well. I'd probably buy the Schneider one. May she rest in peace. I love her. So they're based on the different Psycubes in games. So we have Soneto's Brave New World Psycube. Then we have the Blasphemer of the Night with Schneider, Her Second Life for Druvis, That Inquisitive Deer for Sotheby, Silent and Adoring, we have Thunderous Applause, Luxurious Leisure, and Balance Please. Honestly, truly, I would probably buy the Schneider one just because I love Schneider. I miss Schneider. I'm curious if we can get like a better look at it, because you can see the 2 different frames for the Soneto one right here, but you can't see for like any of the other any of the other ones. These are quite nice. $14, 14 pounds. So this would be 18 United States dollars and 76 cents. Is it worth 18 bucks? I mean, there's 2 like inserts. I would consider this one. Also, it once again has the little, they do this with a lot of the keychains. They do the, oh my God, what is this called? The wheel. I forget. It's like something, it's called something specific. It's, I forget what it's called. Why can't I remember what that's called? All I can remember is like Rumpelstiltskin or like Snow White. I think it's because I started and never finished a book where it's like turns into straw to gold with one of those. That might be the Rumpelstiltskin lore, actually. I'm not really sure. Why can't I remember what that's called? It's the wheel, the wheel, the summon wheel in the game. Yeah, that's exactly what that's supposed to look like. Moving on. Also, no, it's not Snow White. It's Sleeping Beauty. Pricks her finger on that goddamn thing. What is it called? Is it Sleeping? I think it's Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, why? It's 8:30 at night. I shouldn't be this brain dead. Anyways, we have our last in-stock item. The acrylic standees for the bit. Yeah, this is just another like 4.0 version. Oh my God, these are 80 bucks. How big are these? 50 by 80 by 12 in millimeters. Because you only get one. $80. How big are these? Okay, you know what? They're chunky. I thought they were really tiny because like when they show them off with these blocks, I'm like, oh yeah, they're tiny little things. But they kind of show like these pictures. I'm like, oh no, those are huge and they're probably thick. These, you could use one of these as a weapon. Violence is not the answer, but like, I'm just saying, if someone were to break in, if you chuck this at their head, they're going down. No violence. That's bad. I just want to, now I need to open up a millimeter to inches converter. So actually it's kind of nice how Google, because Google's made a lot of really bad decisions in updating their website in the last like year, but they did add a feature because I looked at millimeter to inches in Google just to do the conversion really quickly. And they give you the formula to do it yourself now there, but you also can use the converter. That's kind of a nice new feature, I would say. The AI generated summary, no, that's a bad feature. I don't like that one. But like I would say putting the formula in for something like this is kind of, you know, it's kind of cracked. I gotta give that one to Google. You know, they did one good thing in the last, what, 2 years? Please don't smite me down, Google. So, oh, I want to see the difference. So it's 50 will be the width, or like the long one. So like this side, the base. 50 millimeters is 1.9 inch. Oh no, okay, that's the height. Okay, so 80 would be 3. Okay, so these are not that big. It's like 2 by 3 by what? By half an inch. These are not that big. Why is it an acrylic block 80? Okay, these aren't that big. These aren't that big. I thought they were bigger. These are like smaller than your phone, I think. No, I would say this is probably the size of a phone, but maybe not, because also like my phone is like 5 inches, where this would, in the same length dimension of this would be, yeah, this is like smaller than a phone. So like thickness, thick in terms of being thick, it's gonna be thicker than a phone, but like the base, like side of it, so like this size, like this length by this length, that's smaller than your phone. For 80 pounds, is it heavy? Is it not millimeters? Because I looked up mm to inches. So is there another one that's mm? I don't think so. My brain is going insane right now. So 80 pounds is 107 United States dollars. This isn't worth it, bestie. That can't be the right size. Like that size cannot be correct. Oh my God. The whole set is $107. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So one of them is going to be 12th. I didn't realize it said a set. Oh my God. The set is $100. So that's all of them. No repeats. Yeah, there's 7 in total. So the entire set is going to be $107.21. I don't think you need the whole set, quite frankly, but it is all of the like version arts, kinda. So this is going to be from 2.8. This one, oh no, this isn't even, oh no, it is, because this is Tristy Tropics. Then we have Filet de Raison. We have another one from Paradise Regained. So what is this one? Another Paradise Regained. Okay, because I was like, it says on there. I believe this is, oh no, this is also Paradise Regained, but it's Sonetto and Sophia. A lot of these are Paradise Regained. This one's also obviously Paradise Regained, Arcana and Sophia. We have one from Filet de Raison with Olaf, and that's it. So it's kind of weird assortment because there's one from Tristy's Tropics, which is the Anjonala one, and then we have 2 from Filet de Raison, and then all the rest are from Paradise Regained. So there's 4 Paradise Regained ones. which I guess makes sense because this is the Paradise Regained patch, but I'm like, where did the other ones come from? Hello? Where are you from? Why are you here? Yeah, so one of them, if we go here, is gonna be 12. So a singular one is 16 US dollars and 8 cents. It's 16 bucks. I mean, I don't think these are fully necessary, but I did get kind of jump scared by the price tag on that one. So last but not least, we have the postcard pack. So it looks like one of these is sold out, but the other one is not. Nope, they are both sold out. So there's two different color versions. Those living in the flood, as well as by threads connected. I'm not sure which one is which because they both sold out, and so clicking on them doesn't really do anything. But one, it's just version art, quite frankly. So these are all going to be stills from the new chapter. So we can kind of get a look at that here. Some of these have been posted already. Like we've seen this one. This art has been posted to Twitter already. This is from the animated short, I believe, for Nautica. This is gonna hurt. This one with Erd and Verton, that's gonna hurt. There's one of Grace. We have that Sonetto and Sophia art. Another one with big bug-eyed Verton drowning in the water. One with Moldera and Ulrich, which I think this art has actually also been released already. And we have Erd with the wheel that I can't remember the name of. And then there is just some basic ones here. There's the Paradise Regained art a little bit. Nautica's Eye and Verton. So again, these are just arts from the upcoming version, or not upcoming at this point because it's released, but yeah, they're just little postcard packs. It's £7 for one, which is pretty cheap, and I think a lot of people just buy these to hit an order minimum. So yeah, they're just little postcards. They're cute. They always sell out. That's the acrylic standees, the quicksand acrylic standees for the tarot card garments that always sell out, and the postcard packs that always sell out. So yeah, final verdict, what would I buy? Obviously, Ulrich's quickstand Sandy for sure. Honestly, I'd probably buy both the quickstand standees if I could. The Buddy ice mold, because I would want it for a meme. And then maybe the Dog Spring base standees. Yeah, because they're goofy and fun. I like them a lot. So there is also a free bonus for orders over $69 in this patch. That is going to be the Reflection in the Cradle Nautica acrylic pendant. So this is actually, it's like a acrylic version of Nautica's necklace, which is insane. I kind of love that. It looks more like a bracelet, like it would fit more like a bracelet, the like cord on it, but maybe you can like extend it. I'm not sure. So it does say it's 761 pounds, but if you put it in your cart and have $69 worth of merch in there, it will just go to $0.00. But it's just a version of her pendant in the game. It is like a flat acrylic piece, but I still think it's really cool, especially as a freebie, because there's been some kind of mid freebies in the shop. This is probably the coolest freebie they've ever done. Now there is one more thing I am curious about, and that is something that is not in the 2.8 merch stuff. So we're gonna have to probably go new to old. There it is. This is what I wanted to look at. The Paradise Regained vinyl record. And this doesn't count as any of the store's gift promotions either. So this is going to be 38 pounds, which in US dollars is $50.93. It is a vinyl record though, so I would be willing to pay $50 for a vinyl record. And if you buy during the pre-order period, you can receive a free Antarctic Visitor Verton acrylic pendant. And it's little Verton and her little Antarctic wear. So it does have all the OSTs on it. So you have a side A and a side B, pretty standard for a vinyl. There's a poster in there. There's 2 exchange cards, which I think are like alternate sides things you can put on the acrylic maybe. I said acrylic, it's a vinyl, my God. And there's a lyric sheet in there. So $50 for like a limited thing like this is actually, like, I would say, yeah, $50 makes sense for a vinyl, quite frankly. I want this so bad. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I want this vinyl so bad because I already was really vibing with the music we were hearing for Paradise Regained, and then I saw there was a vinyl, and I'm like clawing at my wrist rest on my. I'm like clawing at it. Like, I want this so bad, but they're not shipping to the U. Like, this is one of the things I've probably wanted the most, and there should be more merch that was not on here that I want to take a look at. So I'm gonna go new to old again, but I want that vinyl so bad. Yes, it was the cuter plushies. But yeah, the vinyl, 200%. If I would be buying that. I would be buying it. I don't care that it doesn't count in the gift promotions. I'd be buying it. I also probably would want to get one of the cuter plushies. Oh, but Sonetto and Veritin already got sold out. Okay, that sucks. These ones are 21 pounds, which are going to be 28 United States dollars, which is a totally reasonable price for a little plushie like this. We have Sonetto and Veritin who are sold out. Then there's Madame Z, Tooth Fairy, and Charlie. I probably would have wanted Sonetto or Veritin or both of them, quite frankly. These also don't count in the promotions in the shop, obviously. So those were like two of the things I wanted to really take a look at. Is the Regulus plushie back in stock? Yeah. This was out of stock for a while, and it was an item I really, really wanted, and I never got Party Animal Regulus before order services got suspended. So there's a couple of things. But that was the merch window shop for Paradise Regained. I really, really like. I really hope that vinyl is still available when they lift the thing, because I want it so bad. I also really like the pre-order, or not the pre-order, but like the order bonus this time around. Like I think this patch for merch is like really good, and I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. All right, let's do web events. Let's do it. So first of all, we have Paradise Regained, Path to Antarctica. I don't think this is is it too loud? I lowered it a little bit more. Okay, so Path to Antarctica, we are going to enter, and I think this is just info for the new version, so I don't think it's gonna take that long. Tap here to check content categories, participate in the giveaway event, tap here to view more. I am just gonna speed run through this a little bit. Oh yeah, this is just like info. Nautica's just talking to me. Nautica! I'm just gonna click through everything. There's new gameplay, because we already went through all this stuff separately. Ulrich's voice is so good. Their voice really is so good. Every time. And then there's all the other stuff here, so I think I can claim my rewards now. Play Lucky Draw, let's go. Is it gonna be the wheel? That'd be so funny if it was the wheel. Nope. All right, join the official. Is this gonna take me to Discord? Yeah, it's Discord. But joke's on you, I'm already in the Discord. Ha! All right, what else? Consume 100 cellular activity in the... I haven't gotten in game yet. What happens if we hit invite? It's gonna make me save an image. Oh, this is my invitation code. If anyone needs a code, it's G25FOUE5. Yeah. What's invitation task to? If you're returning, that's also my code. Listen, I know the record is in the lucky draw, and I am delusional, actually. Let's roll. We're really gotchaing now. Oh, 20 cleared. I will actually take 20 clear drops, actually. That's not bad. No, somebody drew the Paradise Regained vinyl record. Y'all are insane for that. No, I will probably be coming back to this one because I'm so delusional and I really want that. I really want the record. I have one more lucky draw chance. I'm gonna use it. More dust. That's it for today. But we'll be back. I'm putting this on my thing. When does this one end? October 14th. I am putting this on my thing. Participate for a chance to win RTX 4080 as graphics card. I don't want the graphics card. I want the vinyl record. Watch. They won't. I bet they won't even ship it to the US. There's only 3 of the record though, and I think it sounds like they might have already all been grabbed. Cause I saw 2 of them up here, so it sounds like the vinyl record's gone. Quantity is 1. Yeah, there's only 1 left. So there's 1 vinyl record out there, which is kind of wild. Hey, we did get some of the clear drops times 20. That is a limited amount, right? Rip Bozo. I am Bozo. That was the entire web event though. Paradise Regained, technically. The second turn, Timekeeper's annual report is the other half, but we have to go vertical for that one. I think we finished everything though. So yeah, rewards claimed. So that is it for the web event for Paradise Regained. Pretty simple. We do have the annual report though, and I did say I would expose myself a little bit, so I'm gonna switch scenes in OBS and we'll be right back. For some reason, since the last time we have done this, they've made it skinnier. I don't know why it's so vertical, but I've been playing with it and there's nothing I can do that can get it to fit in my box, and I'm not changing the box. So the second turn, it's cut off. Timekeeper's annual report. We're gonna go to view. I'm gonna expose myself. I'm not the best when it comes to keeping up with my gacha games. Let it be known. I want my drops though. Pull out the paper. Okay, so we click it. Okay. A difficult goodbye beneath the umbrella during the storm. The tremor of a rusty watch in the trench coat pocket. How many moments of joy and of more mixed feelings filled the past year? The salt comes out of the ink when writing down every date in the lamplight. Gently touch the envelope and let the words carry to you the warmth of 300 dusks. Okay, so I think we just click through it. Since the first time you picked up your purple suitcase, your journey through the storm has lasted 126 days. I'm not good at logging in. Over the past year, we have observed and recorded the following data for you. You often visited the suitcase in the evening, sitting with your thoughts after sunset as you prepared for the coming night. This is very true. I mostly do my gacha game dailies at night. I don't think I ever log in to do them during the day because I have a job. Good night, timekeeper, it says. That's cute. Okay, so then click the typewriter. Over the past year, you acquired 32,980 clear drops. You turned this, it's a spinning wheel. All right. Thanks for that one, Blue Up Buck. So you turn the spinning wheel 432 times. Okay. In the summoning event, Longing for Innocence. Who is Longing for Innocence? You turn the spinning wheel the most with a total of 97 times. Who is Longing for Innocence? Do I gotta look this up? I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Longing for Innocence. Longing for Innocence. Who is Longing for Innocence? Anjonala. Get Anjonala! That's so unfortunate. 97 times! God. In the summoning event, a Shell on the Waves, you turn the spinning wheel with the least with a total of 1 times. Shell on the Waves. Who is Shell on the Waves? That might have not been just a rerun. Shell on the Waves. It doesn't even come up. Pick up banner, Shell on the Waves. This was just a banner we could pick. Okay, I think I probably just got easy. No, I think I like pulled once on it and then was like, never mind. 31 companions braved the storm with you. It's getting more and more lively in the suitcase. You bought 10 garments for your companions. 8 companions were displayed at least once on your homepage. Your view in the suitcase has gotten even more colorful. That's cute. I tend to, when I buy garments, I tend to change and put the character with the garment on my homepage though. So that makes sense. You consumed, oh God, numbers. This is 11 million. 11,628,720 dust, which is equal approximately to 23,257 critters rations for each day. You consumed 61, nope, this isn't a million. It is 6,153,677 Sharpadontes, which is approximately equal to 41 times the price of Apple. You completed the daily activeness objectives 83 times. You consumed 655 cellular activity, which is approximately equal to 39,274 Procrasma candies. That's higher than 90% of timekeepers. You know, I might say I'm bad at playing this game and keeping up with it, but I am in the 90th, is that 90th percentile? Is that what that means? Is that how that works? I've been more active in this game though than 90% of timekeepers, and I'll take that one. Team Timekeeper is going strong. So the companions you most often deployed are Tenet, Bjorkbloom, Zeke, and New Babel, and Argus. Argus, yeah, is there a lot. Tenet as well. See, some of these characters were just my go-to characters to use for a long time, and they were like my saved lineup for a lot of like Sharpadonte and Dust stages. So I just kept using them until recently I decided to like change the characters out because I had characters with garments that were pretty and wanted to see them more. Argus being one of those characters, actually. Damn. Okay, Jay. And Balloon Party. This is surprising. Okay, so in a single battle, the highest damage was dealt by Jay. He dealt 165,518 damage, and the highest damage was also taken by Jay with 39,601. Not the greatest numbers, but it's fine. The most healing was done by Balloon Party with 55,681. Way to go, Balloon Party. Each one of them a true ally supporting you in your quest to find the truth of the storm. The lineup you most often deployed was Jay, Gutian, Vila, and Argus. This was my go-to lineup for Numa analysis for a very long time, again, until just recently. I was too lazy to change it. This was a horrible team, but I just wanted to put some of my favorite characters together, quite frankly. Must be a powerful lineup? No, actually, it was one of the worst. I wouldn't run it again. Oh, this is end game stuff that I haven't gotten to yet. Although I did finally do Mains Bulletin again and got a personal high score in the last Mains Bulletin event of 975,520. Probably not the highest out there, but I think it's pretty good considering I haven't done Mains Bulletin in like a year. I haven't done the critter thing yet, so we'll get there soon. I haven't challenged Rivers in the Rain, or I haven't done the Euphoria stuff either. Just I need to like get caught up in the game. This is where it starts to expose me a little bit. You have collected 29 badges of wonder. 16 of them were added to your collection in the past year. Take pride in your remarkable journey and feats. At least the game thinks I'm doing something right. Or this thing is written to make me think I'm doing something right. You made your wilderness more lively with 12 buildings, 230 islands. It's been thriving under your care. 4 pieces of music were added to the mood switch. The mood in the suitcases died with different melodies. That's fun. Do I have to click that? Yes. Okay. Oh my God, it's like super cut off. Beautifully written characters are perfectly aligned on the rubber ring. Every calibration mark now precisely something. Unarchived film rests in the drawer, lying curved in an aluminum case. Still warm, having bathed in projector light, the 2.0 series, The Journey Back, is drawing to a close. Thank you for being part of this journey. That's cute. So unwind the film. You just click it. Oh. So there's memories from... Oh, now it's for the events. Oh my god. I didn't do Floor to the Golden City. I did, however, do Route 77. And when fog rolls over Route 77, the hanging sign lights the way to a motel. Through the keyhole, a glimpse of fear is caught. For experiencing fear at Tuesday's Motel, you acquired 15,350 old keys. Then I didn't do the Tristy's Tropics event because that was a main story update, but for Leaving Memories in Sao Paulo, you acquired spare scrap times 87,740. Then the Uluru London qualifiers. The Uluru London qualifiers are about to begin. Catch a flyer, part the thick fog, and see the Uluru banners waving to you. Having fun doing sports on Cross Street, you acquired 2,820 paper medallions. So not my best numbers, but I loved this event so much. I still have to edit my footage for it. This was then the following patch after that. This started to get kind of into when I was getting my surgery done a little bit. This was like, I think right before it. So I didn't get a chance to do this. I think this was also a main story update though. Your ticket, I think it's probably hold your ticket tight and follow the ocean breeze to the deck, the melodies of nostalgia, the moment the eclipse descends. Lending your ear to the homesick on the free breeze, you acquired no seagulls calls. We'll get there eventually. I do plan to do that eventually. And then I didn't get to do the Chinatown event because that was actually, I think this one started like the day of my surgery or something. So I didn't unfortunately get to do that one. So I got no gossip notes, unfortunately, but we will do a rerun of that eventually. This was then the main story update with the Panopticon arc, and I got 40,330 wealth indicators. After that, we had the main story update for the last patch. I literally can't remember that far back. Oh my god. But this was that one, Cosmic Overture, and then we had the collab patch. So that's where we're at. These are memories preserved in the amber of time, the warmth of hands clasped together in the storm. These moments you gently flip through in your heart there are more eternities that cannot be measured. Clocks. Something clocks, probably. There's probably a word missing. Now, develop the film that records dawn and dusk hidden in the folds of time. Cute. So I can get my rewards. Give me my clear drops. If I share the report, save and share. I'm not actually saving it. You guys saw it. It's fine. This is sharing enough. All right. So that was our reaction recap of the things that get less views. Oh, I can't believe that the banner I summoned on the most was Andonala. She literally did not come home. Can't say I didn't try. We'll end with the path to Antarctica because I think it's pretty. I can't get the main art to show up though. What if I do this? No, can't get it to show up. But that was everything that we still needed to get to for reaction recapping. I probably shouldn't do the patch video now because my throat hurts, but I also want to get in game and do my dailies because I haven't done that in like a week. So I think I might try to do that right now. I have water beside me, so maybe I'll just like knock out when we're done. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I literally didn't realize I'm not in the right scene. Hold on. Okay, I lied. We're just gonna do the outro here, I guess. That was the anniversary patch stuff. Yep, if you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone here is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Happy anniversary, Reverse 1999. And I will see you all in my next video, which may or may not be that patch video. Bye, guys!